It's time, my friends, for another Devo tip on Facebook theology. Well, with close to 3 billion active users every month, 80% of which use it every day, mostly 35-year-olds, Facebook is the place to celebrate and virtue signal, to shoot off political rants and express kind words, to reconnect with high school friends and, well, secretly spy on them too. I think that's why most people have a love-hate relationship with Facebook. Last year, Facebook rebranded to Meta. Why? Over the next 10 to 15 years, Meta plans to augment virtual reality technologies to create a more embodied kind of Facebook, where users no longer scroll, post, and like, but are fully immersed in a computer-generated metaverse. The word metaverse comes from Neil Stephenson's novel Snow Crash, which was written in 1992. This dystopian storyline involves two parallel worlds. The physical world, called reality, is controlled by corrupt megacorporations. The online virtual world, called metaverse, is more exciting, but it's fraught with danger. I'm thinking if Paul read it, he would say, they've lost touch, not only with God, but with reality itself, Ephesians 4. Today, experts predict that metaverse will absorb the internet and take it to the next level. No more pesky texts or emails or Neanderthal phone calls. Digital holographs will pop up in front of us to deliver messages, kind of like Princess Leia in Star Wars. Users will be able to come together in a new kind of virtual space. So, according to Mark Zuckerberg, you don't have to choose between being on your device or being fully present. With augmented reality glasses, he says, imagine seeing holograms, turn-by-turn directions, or being able to play chess on a table in front of you with your loved one 3,000 miles away, right from your glasses. Of course, you'll need to create an avatar, a digital representation of yourself. So, I could be a kitty, or I could be a kitty warrior, or I could be a kitty warrior birthing person. The possibilities are endless. So let's think about meta Facebook theology. There's nothing wrong with virtual reality. However, recent studies indicate that it's kind of a time vampire. It distorts our sense of time. We experience time compression when we lose track of how much time has lapsed. It's very common. So what seemed like 20 minutes was actually 3 hours. You know, everyone wastes time to some degree. So Paul encourages us to redeem the time by offering our days, our nights, our weekends to the Lord. Ecclesiastes 7, verse 18 says, a person who fears God deals responsibly with all of reality, not just a piece of it. Meta Facebook theology promises to give us a more intense connection with family and friends. But I have to ask, will interfacing with each other's digital holographs be more meaningful than clicking like? Metaverse may claim to be an embodied virtual world, but embodiment is precisely what it negates. In Ephesians 4:20, Paul says, that's no life for you. You learned Christ. What does he mean? You learned Christ? Well, being a Christian is not learning about Christ. It is learning Christ. The way you learn Christ is to hear Christ, not just hear about him. You hear him. The way you learn Christ is to be taught by God himself. That's what Jesus said in John 6:45. The good news is that if the Lord can speak through donkeys, like he did with Balaam, he can communicate to those involved in virtual reality technology.